Ողջույն, good afternoon. We are pleased to begin our program today with an invocation given by His Grace Right Reverend Bishop Georg Saroyan, the Rector of Theological Institutions of Higher Education of the Mother See of Holy Echmiadzin.
Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանի հիմնադրման 25-ամյակի առիթով հայրապետական մեր օրհնությունն ու շնորհավորանքներն ենք բերում համալսարանի հոգաբարձուների խորհրդին, ռեկտորատին, դասախոսական կազմին, բոլոր ուսանողներին ու շրջանավարտներին, բոլոր բարերարներին, ովքեր ջանք ու եռանդ են ներդնում տարեցտարի առավել արդյունավորելու Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանի գործունեությունը և նոր ձեռքբերումներ հավելելու առկա իրագործումներին։ Հայրապետական մեր սերն ու օրհնությունն ենք բերում ձեզ, սիրելի ուսանողներ, քաջերանդ եղեք ուսման մեջ, նախանձախնդիր, բարի գործերի և միշտ հաստատուն պահեք մեր երկրին ու ժողովրդին ծառայելու պատրաստակամությունը հանուն Հայաստանի հզորության և մեր կյանքի բարօրության ու առաջադիմության։ Աղոթքով առ Աստված մաղթում ենք նոր ձեռքբերումներ, լուսավոր նոր հոբելյաններ Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանին, օրհնությամբ Գարեգին II կաթողիկոս ամենայն հայոց։
Honored guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 21st commencement ceremony of the American University of Armenia. This is a special day of celebration for faculty, students, parents, and all the organizations and individuals who have worked towards the establishment and development of this institution. It is particularly special this year as we are celebrating the 25th anniversary of the university. The founding of the American University of Armenia in 1991 was a bold move at a difficult time in Armenia's history. The idea came about in February 1989 during a conversation that I had with Dr. Yuri Sarkisyan, rector of the Polytechnic University at the time. The 1988 earthquake, the war for Nagorno-Karabakh, the breakdown of the Soviet Union, and the blockade of the country were all factors that played against the establishment of such a university. Nevertheless, due to the vision, hard work, and sacrifice of many individuals, these difficulties were overcome, and the university was founded on September 21, 1991, on the same day that Armenia declared its independence. We have recognized these individuals on our founder's wall next to Akyan Gallery in our Paramas Avetisian building. Among them, of course, is Dr. Yuri Sarkisyan, who now serves as a member of the board of directors of the AUA Fund. Mr. Sarkisyan, would you please stand up and be recognized? We are fortunate to have most members of the Board of Trustees of the American University of Armenia Corporation with us today, whose presence I would like to acknowledge. May I ask the trustees to please stand up as I read their names. They are Dr. Lawrence Peets, Chair of the Board, if you could please hold your applause to the end. So don't applaud until the end of the names. Second is Mr. Bert Setrakian. Mr. Zaven Akyan, Mr. Adam Kaplanian, Dr. Ann Karagosian, Mr. Ed Avedisian, Dr. Harut Armenian, Mrs. Carol Aslanian, Mr. Basken Yagubian, Mrs. Suzy Antunian, and Dr. Yervan Zorian. Now applause. It has been a special privilege and honor for me to assume the presidency of this university as of July 2014. I would like to acknowledge the great dedication and achievements of my predecessors, Dr. Mihran Akbabian, Dr. Harjun Armenian, and Dr. Bruce Bogosian. I'm happy that Dr. Armenian and Dr. Bogosian are present with us. May I ask that they please stand up and be recognized. I would like to take a few minutes to express my gratitude to other individuals and organizations that have made this dream of AUA a reality and have played significant roles in its advancement. The American University of Armenia is the product of a partnership between the Armenian government, the Armenian General Benevolent Union, and the University of California. From the very beginning, the government of Armenia, and especially the Minister of Higher Education and Science, provided logistical and financial support for the establishment of AUA. Despite the significant political and economic changes occurring in Armenia during the period 1989 to 1991, the ministry delivered its unwavering assistance, facilitating steps and removing hurdles in founding the university. This support continues today. As in previous years, this year too, our students have benefited from the ministry's program for socially vulnerable students. We're very happy that Minister Levon Mekirchian is with us today. He's an ex officio member of the Board of Directors of AUA Fund. I will introduce him further later on. AUA students, alumni, faculty, and staff owe a great deal to the generous support of the Armenian General Benevolent Union. The president of AGBU in 1991, Mrs. Louise Manoukian-Simon, was instrumental in founding the university, and she has continued to play a vital role as a member of the Board of Trustees, as has her successor, AGBU's current president, Mr. Bert Setrakian. AGBU is also presented today by Mr. Vasgen Yagubian and Mrs. Carol Aslanian, members of the Central Board of AGBU. All three are members of the Board of Trustees of AUA and were recognized earlier. The University of California has supported AUA from the very beginning by providing academic and administrative guidance. AUA and the University of California are joined by an affiliation agreement that has brought the active participation of University of California officials in service to AUA, including the chair of our Board of Trustees, Dr. Lawrence Peets, who is the former provost and executive vice president for academic affairs of the University of California. I'm pleased to introduce now Dr. Ann Karagosian, the interim vice chancellor for research at the University of California, Los Angeles, to read a greeting to us from the president of the University of California.
Good afternoon. It is a pleasure and blessing for me to tell you that the regents, officers, and faculties of the University of California send cordial greetings to the American University of Armenia on the occasion of its 20th commencement ceremony. The University of California community of learning extends warmest congratulations to the graduates and their families on this joyous occasion, and all good wishes for success in the years ahead. This is given this 4th day of June 2016 from Oakland, California, signed Janet Napolitano, President of the University of California. Thank you.
AUA has also received significant assistance from the government of the United States. This assistance has been provided to us through our Partners in Development, U.S. Agency for International Development. In the last 25 years, we have enhanced and grown our facilities threefold with modern classrooms, auditoria, offices, and other facilities. The latest of these enhancements are the modern collaborative study area, a tiered classroom, the Entrepreneurship and Product Innovation Center, and the new classrooms and laboratories that were inaugurated yesterday. We remain deeply grateful to the American Schools and Hospitals Program of the U.S. Agency for International Development for its continued support of the university. Next, I would like to pay special tribute to the exceptional dedication and commitment of the AUA faculty during the past year. In addition to their dedication to teaching and scholarship, they each serve on multiple committees. They represent the university in many capacities. They organize lectures and conferences. They publish papers in professional journals, and they are always there to help and advise our students. Would the faculty please stand up and be recognized? I would also like to recognize my colleagues on the executive team, including Provost Randall Rhodes and Vice Presidents Lorraine Alexander, Ashok Ghazarian, and Kevork Goyunian. I would also like to acknowledge the important role of our staff, from those who keep our facilities clean, to those who maintain our facilities, provide support services to our students, such as admissions, registration, library, tutoring, career development, accounting, and IT and communication services, and those who plan events such as this commencement ceremony. Their hard work provides a nurturing environment for study and learning. Will the support staff stand up to be recognized, please? Graduates, it is safe to say that not one of you would be here today were it not for the hard work and sacrifice of the people sitting in the back of this auditorium today, your families, your parents, and your spouses. The success of your educational effort has been dependent on their continued sacrifices. I'm not going to ask all of the families, and I'm now going to ask all the families to stand up. Խնդրում եմ մեր շրջանավարտների ծնողներին, ամուսիններին եւ կանանց ոտքի կանգնել։ Սիրելի ծնողներ եւ ամուսիններ, շատ շնորհակալ ենք այս 2 տարվա ընթացքում մեր ուսանողների նկատմամբ ձեր հոգատար աջակցության համար։ Վստահ ենք, որ առանց ձեր մշտական օգնության եւ զողությունների նրանք չէին կարողանա հաղթահարել Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանի ուսուցման դժվարին ծրագրերը։ Խորին շնորհակալություն, որ այսօր մասնակցում եք մեր հանդիսության։ Ընդունեք մեր ջերմ շնորհավորանքները։ During the current academic year, the university has continued to receive the generous support of a number of individuals and organizations. Among them, I would like to mention the contributions of Mrs. Louise Manoukian Simon, Mr. and Mrs. Jerry and Pat Turpanjian, Mr. and Mrs. Zaven and Sonia Akian, Mr. and Mrs. Adam and Rita Kaplanian, the Akopian family, the Jack Munushian estate, Ms. Sarah Chichian, Mr. Mario Mazzola and Mrs. Luciana Cavalet, Mr. and Mrs. Berch Kalejian, Ms. Isabel Dokuzian, Mr. and Mrs. Zare Mserlian, the Sorikian family, Mr. Michael Akbabian, and the Bay Area Friends of Armenia, and many others. Obviously, I cannot read the names of almost hundreds of people, so these are some selected ones. Their contributions have made it possible to develop a number of educational initiatives that would have been impossible otherwise. During the past year, the university scored a number of important achievements. Your commencement program provides a summary, and I would like to highlight just a few. Memorandum of understanding was signed with a number of universities, including the Armenian National University of Architecture and Construction, California State University in Northridge, California State University in Fresno, Southern Connecticut State University, and Audencia Business School in France. Furthermore, joint educational and cultural programs were held with students and faculty from UCLA and AUA based on agreement that we signed last year. Our digital library team digitized the works of 40 Western Armenian writers who perished during the Armenian genocide. These electronic books, e-books, are now freely available on the internet from Apple and Android sites and are available all over the world for anyone. Our Akopian Center for the Environment held the first ecotourism conference convened in Armenia. More than 500 people participated. Our Center for Health Services and Research completed an important study of nursing education and practice in Armenia in collaboration with the University of Pennsylvania. We successfully launched the 100 Pillars of AUA program. This is an elite group of 100 donors to the university that provide a 5-year commitment for unrestricted support. We are very happy that a number of donors from Armenia have joined this group. AUA continued to provide tuition assistance scholarships to deserving students, including numerous Syrian Armenians. We are proud that one of our Syrian Armenian students, Kasia Atashian, was selected for the the Best Diasporan Student Award. During the 4-day war initiated by Azerbaijan against Artsakh, our students took the initiative of translating official news from the Ministry of Defense and the Armenian government into as many as 19 languages and disseminated them through social media. I'm particularly proud that this was a totally student-initiated effort. We completed the construction of the collaborative study area in the Akbabian Hall, a tiered classroom, and the Entrepreneurship and Product Innovation Center on the 5th floor, and new classrooms and laboratories in the ground floor on time for our 25th anniversary. As I mentioned earlier, these facilities were funded by the American Schools and Hospitals Abroad program of the U.S. Agency for International Development. These facilities significantly enhance our teaching, study, and research capabilities. Class of 2016, you are to be congratulated for achievements in earning a graduate degree. You have worked hard, acquired knowledge and skills, and most importantly, have opened your minds for critical thinking and lifelong learning. We recognize many of those who made your education possible, including the university's founders, faculty, staff, and donors, the Armenian and American governments, and most importantly, your families. This is your day, and we want you to enjoy it and be proud of your accomplishments. But also remember the path that allowed you to be in this privileged position here today. As you go forward with your future plans, think of ways to give back to your families, communities, your country, and your nation. Get involved in civic activities. Volunteer your services. Take leadership positions to bring positive change and contribute your time and money to good causes. As for your university, we hope you will become an active member of the AUA Alumni Association. Keep in touch with your fellow graduates and professors. Come back and attend seminars and lectures. Mentor the new generation of students and participate in university's events and programs. 3 years ago, something really important happened. Upon the occasion of the 20th anniversary of the class of 1993, an alumni scholarship endowment was established. Last year, the classes of 1995, 2005, and 2010 held their anniversaries and added to this endowment. In coming September, the class of 1996, 2001, 2006, and 2011 will celebrate their anniversaries and will further add to this endowment. This academic year, we had our second student who received the alumni scholarship. This is a beautiful concept. Students graduate, go on to become successful in their careers, and then they help other students with the cost of their education. This cycle goes on, helping the education of generation after generation of young people. Class of 2016, I hope you will be highly successful in your careers and will come back to support the education of future students in your alma mater. My warm congratulations to you and your families. Our commencement address in Armenian will be delivered this year by Minister of Education and Science of the Republic of Armenia and the AUA Fund trustee, Mr. Levon Mkrtchyan. Mr. Levon Mkrtchyan was born in Yerevan, Armenia. He graduated from the Department of History of Yerevan State University in 1986. He earned his PhD in 1990, defending his thesis on the rebellion of Zeytun in 1895 to 1896. Mr. Mkrtchyan is the author of numerous articles. He served as an assistant professor, then associate professor in the Department of History at Yerevan State University from 1989 to 1998. In 1998, Mr. Mkrtchyan was appointed as Minister of Education and Science of the Republic of Armenia. He held this position also during 2001, 2003, and 2006, 2008, and was reappointed earlier in February 2016. Mr. Mkrtchyan has also served as an advisor to the Prime Minister, as Deputy Foreign Minister, and as a member of the National Assembly from 2003 to 2006. Mr. Mkrtchyan is married to Natalia Astruni, who is a 1999 graduate of AUA MBA program. I'm very pleased to introduce you, Minister Mkrtchyan.
Սրբազան հայր, համասարանի հարգելի նախագահ, հոգաբարձների խորհրդի նախագահ, անդամներ, իմ գործընկերներ, իհարկե շատ սիրելի մեր շրջանավարտներ եւ հյուրեր։ Իսկապես ինձ համար մեծ պատիվ է հանդես գալու ուղերձով ամերիկյան համալսարանի, Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանի 25-րդ ամյակի ժամանակ։ Եվ երկար մտածեցի ինչ ձևով կառուցեմ խոսքը, որպեսզի կարողանամ 5-7 րոպեի մեջ ձեզ փոխանցեմ այն մտապատկերը, որը կա ամերիկյան համալսարանի եւ ձեր անձնական դերակատարության իմաստով։ Յուրաքանչյուր մարդ, ով ծնվում է աշխարհում, Աստծո կամոք, ունի իր առաքելությունը։ Այդ առաքելությունը երբեմն գիտակցվում է, երբեմն չի գիտակցվում, եւ այդպես ձևավորվում են միավորները, ընտանիքներ, ազգեր, պետություններ եւ համալսարաններ։ Համալսարանի դերակատարությունը շատ ավելի մեծ է հասարակության մեջ եւ պատահական չի, որ աշխարհի բոլոր խոշոր համալսարանները իրենց հարգող կրթական հաստատությունները իրենց հավատարմագրման գործունեությունը, գործընթացը սկսում են առաքելության շեշտումով։ Ինչպես յուրաքանչյուր անձ պիտի գիտակցի իր առաքելությունը, այնպես էլ համալսարանը պիտի գիտակցի իր առաքելությունը։ Գիտելիքը չի կարող լինել առանց նպատակի։ Առանց նպատակի գիտելիքի մատուցումը տվյալ անձին դարձնում է խիստ վտանգավոր։ Գիտելիքի հետ միասին պետք է լինի կրթություն։ Եվ կրթության բաղադրության մեջ երկու հիմնական հասկացություններ կան։ Առաջի մեծ հասկացությունը ազատությունն է, երկրորդ կարևոր հասկացությունը պատասխանատվությունն է։ Այդ երկուսի ամբողջությունն է, որ ձևավորում է առաքելությունը։ Եվ համալսարանները իբրև կրթված հաստատություններ, կրթված մարդկանց հաստատություններ, համալսարանները պարտավոր են տվյալ միջավայրում նախ եւ առաջ գիտակցել այդ առաքելությունը։ Երբ շատ խոսվեց այս մի քանի օրերի մասին, այդ սերնդի մասին, որը հիմնեց ամերիկյան համալսարանը։ Ամերիկյան համալսարանը հիմնվեց այն վճռական պահին, երբ մեր երկիրը խորհրդային համակարգից պետք է անցում կատարեր անկախ մտածողության, ազատության, սեփական կամքը տնօրինելու, ազգային արժեքները պահպանելու, սեփական եսը աշխարհի քաղաքակիրթ դաշտում հաստատելու ճանապարհին։ Եվ տեղի ունեցավ 3 կարևոր միավորների համագործակցություն ամերիկյան համալսարանի հիմնադրման ժամանակ։ Առաջինը անկախ պետականությունն էր, նոր ձևավորվող, որը հասկանում էր, որ չի կարելի անկախ երկիր կառուցել առանց նոր մտածողության, առանց ազատության եւ առանց կրթված մարդկանց ձևավորման, որոնք պետք է կարողանային փոխել միջավայրը։ Երկրորդը մեր հայրենիքի մի զգալի հատվածից պարտադիր ձևով հեռացված, ցեղասպանության ենթարկված հայության բեկորներն էին, որոնք պահել էին անկախ Հայաստանի երազը իրենց մեջ եւ Հայաստանի անկախության առաջին իսկ օրերից փորձեցին նոր Հայաստանի հիմքում դնել իրենց ջանքը, եռանդը, իրենց գործունեությունը։ Սփյուռքահայ մեր բարեկամները, մեր հայրենակիցները իսկապես կատարեցին ամենամեծ ներդրումը անկախ Հայաստանի առաջին տարիներին, ձևավորելով ամերիկյան համալսարանը։ Եվ երրորդ կողմը, պայմանականորեն կարելի ասել, մեր բարեկամ մեծ ժողովուրդն էր։ Միացյալ Նահանգները, որի հետ մեր ժողովուրդների բարեկամությունը անցնում է 100-ամյա շրջանը։ Երեկ ես Peace Corps-ի հետ իրենց երթման արարողությանն էի ներկա եւ նշեցի, որ Peace Corps-ը 50 տարեկան է, բայց ամերիկյան որբանոցներում Արևմտյան Հայաստանում եւ Արևելյան Հայաստանում ստեղծված որբանոցներում փրկված, ցեղասպանությունից փրկված որբուկները հազարներ էին։ Եվ ազատության, օգնելու, խաղաղության գաղափարները այս պետության կարևորագույն գաղափարական հենքերն են։ Եվ այս եռակողմ համագործակցության արդյունքում ձևավորվեց ամերիկյան համալսարանը, որը սկսեց բավականին բարդ իրավիճակում ծառայել մեր երկրին։ Դուք շրջանավարտ եք արդեն 25 տարի հետո եւ ունեք լավ գիտելիքներ, ամերիկյան համալսարանը մեր լավագույն որակ ունեցող համալսարաններից մեկն է, բայց իմ խնդրանքը ձեզ դա հետեւյալն է. երբեք չմոռանալ, թե ինչ առաքելությամբ է ստեղծված ամերիկյան համալսարանը Հայաստանում եւ ինչ նպատակով եք դուք ձեռք բերել ձեր գիտելիքները։ Դուք ձեռք եք բերել ձեր գիտելիքները, որպեսզի այս տարածաշրջանում հայ ժողովրդի անկախություն կառուցելու, անկախ պետականություն կառուցելու իրավունքը ավելի հեշտացնեք, ուժեղացնեք եւ մեր հասարակությանը բերեք այն մակարդակին, որին նա արժանի է իր 3000-4000 տարվա պատմությամբ։ Ես ձեզ շնորհավորում եմ մեր դասախոսական կազմին, որովհետև իսկապես լավագույն պրոֆեսորներն են ձեզ դասավանդում եւ փոխանցում են ճիշտ գիտելիքներ, ուղղությունները ընտրված են այն ձևաչափով, որ օգնելու են մեր երկրին, մեր տարածաշրջանին, եւ ձեզ ցանկանում եմ բարի երթ եւ կանաչ ճանապարհ մեր հայրենիքին եւ աշխարհին ձեր սովորած արժեքները փոխանցելու համար։ Շնորհակալություն։
We are fortunate to have as our second speaker in English, Dr. Lawrence Pitts, the chair of the AUA Board of Trustees. Education and the life sciences are central to his life, most recently having served as the provost and executive vice president of academic affairs at the University of California. Prior to that, Dr. Pitts was professor of neurosurgery at the University of California, San Francisco School of Medicine. Dr. Pitts was born in Atlanta, Georgia, and grew up in Louisiana. He attended the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, graduating with a Bachelor of Science degrees in electrical engineering and in industrial management. After a 2-year tour as radio officer on the USS Northampton, Dr. Pitts completed medical studies at Case Western Reserve University School of Medicine. After an internship and residency in the Department of Neurosurgery at the University of California, San Francisco, he joined the faculty. In 1976, he spent 8 months at the Institute of Neurological Sciences in Glasgow, Scotland, as the Van Wagenen Fellow of the American Association of Neurological Surgeons. Upon his return to San Francisco, Dr. Pitts spent 17 years as chief of neurosurgery at the San Francisco General Hospital. While there, he conducted and published numerous studies related to neurotrauma and was appointed chairman of the Joint Section on Neurotrauma of the American Association of Neurological Surgeons and the Congress of Neurological Surgeons. Dr. Pitts was elected into the American Association for the Surgery of Trauma and subsequently as chairman of the American Brain Injury Consortium, an organization of 50 neurotrauma centers in the United States, Canada, and Israel. It is my distinct pleasure to invite Dr. Pitts to the podium.
That was way too much about me. That's not. Good afternoon, AUA graduates of 2016. Friends and family, AUA faculty and staff, and all other guests on this joyous occasion. You students have worked long and hard for this day, beginning with your preparation for AUA and continuing your energetic studies here for the past 2 years or more. This is a cause for great celebration. Congratulations to you on your graduation, a wonderful accomplishment. While your success is due to your own efforts, I also want to recognize the long and loving support from your parents, spouses, friends, the faculty and staff, from AUA supporters in Armenia and around the world, and the AUA Board of Trustees. So congratulations. But all of you recognize, of course, that this ceremony is a commencement for the class of 2016. That is a start or a beginning. A beginning of what? Well, that's the tricky part, and the answer is up to you graduates. Some of you haven't completely decided on what your next goal is. Others have a clear idea of what comes next, even if that choice changes over time. The excitement and challenge about what the future looks like will be unique to each of you. Whether your immediate future is clear or not yet certain, you have the skills that you've acquired at AUA to help you out. Tools that you can now put to work, and your road to success will be paved with focus and passion. My own higher education might be useful. I earned undergraduate degrees in engineering and management, thought I would get an MBA and go to work in a technical industry. But I quickly saw that I liked technical things more and management less, did an undergraduate project in computer analysis of brainwaves, which introduced me to the life sciences. I went to medical school and loved being a medical student more than an engineer. I was lucky. I found my passion, which with hard work let me have an exciting 35 years in research and caring for patients in neurosurgery. I urge you to pursue your passions and throw yourself into them completely. With your graduation from AUA, some of your tools are technical and important to your economic well-being and to the well-being of Armenia, such as understanding how computers can make jobs and lives more productive, knowing how to teach and inspire English learning students, researching and writing research policy, understanding the intricacies of financial or environmental law. Mastering these skills is essential for solving problems facing industry, society, Armenia, the world. We need you to help us make safer vehicles, to make more efficient production and regulation, to improve people's health and nutrition, to allow countries to collaborate better. All jobs that require specific knowledge that you have learned in your studies. Recently speaking to a graduating class in the US, President Obama said, "Facts, evidence, reason, logic, and understanding of science are good things. These are your new tools. Solving the problems we face in society will be a challenge, but you have excellent skills to help us." Beyond the specific training that your studies have provided, your learning is broader and will help you approach other important issues: socializing, playing, interacting with family and friends, and sometimes not so friendly people. I believe that AUA educational values will guide you in many of these relationships: open, respectful discussion and argument, honesty, seeking and giving help, criticizing and accepting criticism, striving for your highest possible quality in your work and play. These are non-economic reasons for going to college. You have valuable skills that let you make the right choices away from fear and division and paralysis toward cooperation and innovation and hope. So now you've mastered new skills for work and play. What comes next? How do you use your AUA education best in the coming years? In my years in education and medicine, a method that I've used is to prepare, to act, to reflect, and then refine, to which is added constant new learning, plus passion and sustained hard work that are essential for success. Preparation is what you've been doing for the last 10 or 15 years, and intently at AUA recently. That's what you bring to your next job. As you prepare for tasks, your growing experience will help you. Not all of this experience will be good. Everyone in this audience has good days and bad days, but we all learn from mistakes, and you will also. Successful people quickly start again after a mistake or a failure and work really hard to avoid those errors in the future, which you must also do. So you prepare and then you act. You apply your skills, sometimes by yourself, but most often with others. Often you'll have to master new approaches and techniques to move ahead. The world is changing quickly, and all productive people learn new skills, adapting new technologies and methodologies as they need. While values and morals and belief in right and wrong won't change much over time, your actions in getting a job done surely will change. So you prepare and you act, and every so often you have to reflect, to stop and think, where have I been? Where am I going? Your work life and life in general, family, friends, community, nation, take lots of time and can more than occupy all of your waking hours. Even if you're highly successful in your job, remember to find a balance and enjoyment in other parts of your life. Make close connections with family and friends. Be curious of the world about you. Appreciate the glories of nature. These things will make you richer in spirit and satisfaction. Albert Einstein said that he who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe is as good as dead. The eyes are closed. Blind to the wonder and awe of love, beauty, honesty, excitement, which we all want to experience. But it takes time and commitment to reflect on these essential parts of a full life. It's an honor for me to speak to you. I've studied and worked in higher education for 56 years, and I truly believe that education, particularly at a university, opens the world for you. Our better future depends on intelligence, honesty, cooperation, and service to others. The AUA Board of Trustees and many generous friends here and abroad are proud to support your education at AUA. Thank you for letting us invest in your future and that of Armenia. As your successes mount in the coming years, I ask you that you return some of your support to AUA on behalf of the thousands of students who will follow you. So AUA graduates, you're well prepared, ready to act, and you can learn to reflect and embrace a full life. You're ready to face the world with skill, energy, and enthusiasm. We all eagerly look forward to your success. Good luck and Godspeed.
Thank you, Dr. Pitts, for wonderful advice to our students. You noticed I did not say what Dr. Pitts' wife's name is. It's Mary, but unfortunately she's not a graduate of AUA. I would now like to invite our first student speaker, Setra Kovsepian, candidate of Master of Arts in Teaching English as a Foreign Language. He will give his remarks in Armenian.
Ողջույն 2016-ի շրջանավարտներ, շնորհավոր բոլորիս, ես Սետրակ Հովսեփյանն եմ, հայրենադարձ Դամասկոսյան։ Այսօր ես կխոսիմ բոլորիս անունով, բոլոր 287 շրջանավարտներուն։ Նախ եւ առաջ կուզեմ շնորհակալություն հայտնել մեր ընտանիքներուն եւ դասախոսներուն, առանց ձեզ մենք այսօր այստեղ պիտի չգտնվեինք։ Այսօր ինձ համար շատ սպասելի օր մներ, որովհետև առաջին անգամ լալով պիտի դոնեմ վկայակամը ստանալս։ Գուզեմ ցեզի փոխանցել երկու պատմություն իմ ուսանողական կյանքից։ 2000 թվականին ավարտեցի նախագահտարանը, Սուրյո նախկին նախագահը մահացավ, մեր դպրոցի վկայականի Փաշխումի հանդիսությունը ջերյալ նկատվեցավ։ 2003-ին Իրաքի պատերազմի պատճառով միջնագարկի ավարտական հանդիսությունը դարձյալ տեղի ունեցավ։ 2006-ին ավագ դպրոցը ավարտեցի եւ այս անգամ գրգին ոչ մեկ հանդիսություն տեղի ունեցավ Լիբանանի պատերազմի պատճառով։ 2013-ին Դամասկոսի համալսարանը ավարտեցի եւ այս անգամ ճշմարտաբար պատերազմը մեկնարկած էր Դամասկոս Սուրիա։ Դարձյալ ոչ մի հանդիսություն։ Բոլոր նշվածներուն պատճառով Բոլոր նշվածներուն պատճառով այսօր ինձ համար շատ հատուկ օր է, որովհետև առաջին անգամն է, որ պիտի դոնեմ վկայակամը ստանալս մեծ հանդիսությամբ Առաջին անգամն է, որ պիտի դոնեմ վկայակամը ստանալս մեծ հանդիսությամբ, ձեր ներկայությամբ, ծնողքիս ներկայությամբ եւ իմ հայրենիքիս մեջ։ Երկրորդ պատմությունը Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանի եւ իմ մասին է։ Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանը իմ կյանքը բերգեց երկու անգամ։ Առաջինը 2014-ի ամռան, երբ ստացա Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանի ընդունման ուրախ լուրը, իմ սենյակից մորս սենյակը կացի իրեն լավ լուրը դալու, մինչ այդ ռումբ էին գավ սենյակիս մոտ լուրջ վնասներ պատճառելով։ Այն օրը ամերիկյան համալսարանը Հայաստանի իմ կյանքը բերգեց։ Երկրորդ անգամ այսօր է, երբ ես վերջապես պիտի ստանամ մագիստրատուրայի աստիճանը, որ ինձ լայն թուրեր պիտի փանա եւ ինձ թույլ պիտի դա նոր կյանք սկսեմ Հայաստանի մեջ։ Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանը բարձ համալսարան մը չէ, որ կհասավանտե եւ կփոխանցե գիտելիքներ։ Ան մեզ կհարստացնե իբր անհատներ, մեզի ցույց կտա ինչ կնշանակե լալ թափանցիկ հարկանքի կարևորությունը գիտնալ եւ գսորվեցնե թե մարդիկ ինչպես պետք է վարվին իրարու հետ։ Ես այստեղ առաջին օրը սորվեցա գիսվել եւ գիսել գիտելիքը խմբագիցներուս հետ, ինչ որ հավաքական կորձի հիմնակարն է։ Եվ ես այսօր իբր ուսուցիչ կաշխատիմ ասմիտքը դեղավորել բոլոր աշակերտներուս մոտ։ Երկու տարվա ընթացքին ես ստացա Ակյան հիմնադրամի գրտանվաստը, որ ինձ կտնե հավելյալ բարդավորության եւ պատասխանատվության առջև։ Գուզեմ քաջալել էր բոլոր ուսանողները, ավարտողները, ջիքչի խնայելու ի նպաստ Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանի։ Մենք կուզենք, որ Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանը աճի եւ բարգավաճի։ Ի վերջո, այսօր ես ավելի ինքնավստահ եմ եւ գիտեմ իմ կարելիությունները շնորհիվ Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանի։ Բոլոր ավարտողներուն կմաղթեմ փայլուն ավակա Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանի դասախոսներուն եւ պաշտոնեության հարադեպ հաջողություն, Հայաստանի եւ համայն աշխարհի սեր եւ խաղաղություն։ Գրգին շնորհավոր բոլորիս, միան գուզեմ ասել, որ ես շատ փորձրած էի, բայց քիչ ավելի դժվար էր այստեղի խոսելը։ Շնորհակալություն։
Cedric, we are very proud of you. I would now like to invite our second student speaker, Shabita Alexander, candidate of Master of Public Health, to give her remarks in English.
My dear guests, faculty, and friends, thanks for giving me the opportunity to deliver a valedictorian English speech on this special occasion. Hopefully, I will not make you cry. I'm here to share my experiences and triumphs that I faced in pursuit of this education at AUA. Basically, I'm from a lower middle class family from Tamil Nadu, India. From my childhood, I always desired to become a medical doctor to relieve and heal the pain of others because I know the pain I suffered from my childhood. After graduating high school, I came to know that my aim to become physician was highly competitive in India, regardless of my competitiveness and stance. Hence, I started to search for an affordable and quality medical education abroad. I came to know about Yerevan State Medical University and I got admitted in 2010. While there, I heard about Master of Public Health program offered at AUA through my friend, and I was so desperate for this course to broaden my service to the community. But still, the barriers to this credential was financial. I approached my mom and explained about the program. I'm not sure how many of them will agree to support the dream of their children in spite of their debts and mortgaged house. But my mom did. When I was admitted to AUA with a 35% scholarship, it was so hard. I sometimes thought of just withdrawing from the course. My mom started to work multiple jobs to continue my education. Then, apart from these barriers, still I got A's in all my subjects. Then I became the recipient for M. Barthes Balen Merit Award with 100% scholarship. It was my very first recognition for academic excellence. Now, as the first generation graduate in my family, I fulfill my dreams of my mom and those of mine. I would like to take this moment to thank my mom, especially my family, AUA, School of Public Health, Dr. Vartugi Petrosian, and my friends who are really my family, who played a vital role in my success. I'm really privileged to be part of this community. I conclude my speech with a note. I made all this possible by always asking 3 questions. Who am I? Where do I come from? What I'm going to do in the future? And I advise you the same. Be always self-aware and focus on your goals. Be ambitious for your experience and knowledge. Congratulations for the present and the future. Thank you.
I would like to thank Setrak and Shabita for their inspirational remarks and for serving as examples of the kind of graduates this university aspires to produce. Extending beyond the confines of AUA, the Turpanjian Family Educational Foundation and the Akian Family Foundation scholarship programs help students at the AUA and other Armenian universities to pursue undergraduate and graduate degrees. Thousands of students from Armenia, Artsakh, and Javakh have already benefited from this program. Mr. Girard Turpanjian and Mr. Zaven Akian generously continue to provide scholarship funds for which we are very grateful. The university's financial aid program continues to expand thanks to many generous individuals and corporate contributions. As we move forward, I would like to stress our policy that no academically qualified student who's been admitted will ever be denied an AUA education because of inability to pay tuition. AUA is a full need and need-blind institution of higher learning, placing its commitment to the accessibility of education in a very small category of US institutions of higher education. I would like to thank all of our donors who provide scholarships in support of our students. As I mentioned earlier, this year the university also launched the 100 Pillars of AUA program under the leadership of trustee Adam Kaplanian. This is an elite group of supporters of the university who make 5-year commitment while the university is building its endowment. The pillars, the 100 pillars, or we are building up the number, they are recognized in the pillars window as you enter our Paramazavitisian building entrance. So when you go there, have a look and appreciate their contribution to the university. Finally, it is time for one of our long-standing awards, the Vartkes M. Balyan Merit Award, was established to recognize the best overall performance among our students. Each college nominates one continuing graduate student for this honor. A faculty committee then selects the winner. This year's Vartkes M. Balyan Merit Award winner is David Karapetian from Computer and Information Science program. I would like to invite David to the podium to receive the award certificate. Starting last year, we are awarding 2 Teaching Excellence Prizes and 5 Research Awards to our faculty on a competitive basis. Faculty and students nominate candidates and a committee of the faculty selects the winners. These awards have been made possible through generous support of our trustees, Ber Setrakian, Sam Simonian, and Sinan Sinanian this year. The 2016 winners of the Teaching Excellence Award are Aasi Manukyan, College of Business and Economics, and Arto Ban, College of Humanities and Social Science. This year's winners of the Faculty Research Awards are Arsen Arakelian and Lilith Nersessian for the work Influence of Natural Variability on Accurate Identification of Differentially Expressed Genes, Arthur Dolmajian for the work Photogrammetry and Green Space Health monitoring using drones, Gaine Barsegyan and Vartan Bagdasaryan for the work Exchange Rate Variability and Optimum Currency Area, Evidence from Post-Soviet Countries, Hovannes Nikogosyan for the work Foreign Policy Making in Parliamentary Republics, the case of the Republic of Armenia, and Zovinar Harutyunyan for the work Public Opinion about Healthcare System in Armenia. May I ask that these award winners stand up and be recognized? I will now call upon the program chairs or deans to present their candidates for conferral of degrees. I would like to introduce Dr. Catherine Byun, Associate Dean for General Education and Co-Director of the Center for Research in Applied Linguistics, to present the candidates for the Certificate in Translation.
Thank you, President Derkirian. Will the candidates for the Certificate in Translation please rise? President Derkirian, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, it is my great pleasure to present to you the candidates for the Certificate in Translation.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and directors of the American University of Armenia, I confer upon you the Certificate in Translation with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Will the recipients of the Certificate in Translation please come forward?
Ani Antonian. Astrid Atabekyan. Dina Bardasarova. Nina Bardasaryan. Christine Goroyan. Gayane Hovannisyan. Alvart Ivanyan. Anna Nagasyan. Tatevik Ordinyan. Hasmik Petrosyan. Lucine Petrosyan. Mariam Sarkisyan.
Next, I would like to introduce Dr. Rishat Maidarov, Program Chair of Teaching English as a Foreign Language, to present the candidates for the Certificate of Teaching as a Foreign Language.
Thank you, President Derkirian. Will the candidates for the Certificate in Teaching English as a Foreign Language please rise? President Derkirian, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the candidates for the Certificate in Teaching English as a Foreign Language.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and directors of the American University of Armenia, I confer upon you the Certificate of Teaching English as a Foreign Language with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Ani Bayburtyan. Liana Amirzian.
Now I would like to ask Dr. Maidarov to present the candidates for the Master of Teaching English as a Foreign Language.
Thank you, President Derkirian. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Teaching English as a Foreign Language please rise? President Derkurgan, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the candidates for the degree of Master of Teaching English as a Foreign Language.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and directors of the American University of Armenia, I confer upon you the degree Master of Arts in Teaching English as a Foreign Language with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Will the recipients for the degree of Master of Teaching English as a Foreign Language please come forward?
Anna Alaverdian, Lucy Arakelian, Anna Babajanyan, Nairi Bardakcan, Amalia Darpinyan, Meher Davtian, Lucine Galestian, Ani Gasparian, Meline Ronyan, Svetlana Rukasyan, Setrak Hovsepian, Lorik Keshish Hartun, Susanna Khachatrian, Khosrovadukt Mamyan, Lilit Mantasyan, Amalia Meliksetian, Venera Melkonyan, Susan Mikoyan, Lili Movsisyan, Yana Nagoga, Ani Nersesyan, Varsenik Ohanyan, Susanna Sahakyan, Svetlana Tatinyan, Diana Torosyan, Gwendoline Vuchose, Tatevik Vartanyan, Zhenya Yesayan,
Now I would like to introduce Ms. Adelaida Bagdasarian, Interim Program Chair of the Department of Law, to present the candidates for the Master of Law degrees.
Thank you, President Derkuryan. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Laws please rise? President Derkuryan, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, it is my great pleasure to present to you the candidates for the degree of Master of Laws.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and directors of the American University of Armenia, I confer upon you the Master of Law degree with all the rights and privileges pertaining.
Will the recipients of the degree of Master of Laws please come forward?
David Amirian, Sirarpi Arshakyan, Lilit Avakyan, Mariam Badeyan, Aida Bagdasaryan, Անահիտ Բաղդասարյան, Շուշանիկ Բալաբեկյան, Կարինե Դեմիրճյան, Քրիստինե Գրիգորյան, Նարինե Հակոբյան, Ժաննա Հարությունյան, Էդգար Հովանիսյան, Զոյա Կարապետյան, Հասմիկ Խաչատրյան, Լևոն Քոչարյան, Ռուզաննա Մարջանյան, Շուշանիկ Մարտիրոսյան, Գևորգ Պողոսյան, Աննա Սարդարյան, Շուշանիկ Սարգսյան, Մարիամ Թարվերդյան, Մարգարիտա Թովմասյան, Միքայել Վարդկեսյան, Վարդան Եսայան, Մարիամ Զադոյան,
This time I would like to introduce Dr. Simon Clark, Program Chair of Political Science and International Affairs, who will present the candidates for the degree of Master of Political Science and International Affairs.
Thank you, President de Kyrgyz. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Political Science and International Affairs please rise? President de Kyrgyz, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the candidates for the degree of Master of Political Science and International Affairs.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and directors of the American University of Armenia, I confer upon you the Master of Political Science and the degree Master of Political Science and International Affairs with all rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Will the recipients of the degree Master of Political Science and International Affairs please come forward?
Քրիստինե Արաքելովա, Մարգարիտա Արտեմյան, Ամալիա Ավագիմյան, Ջուլիետա Ավետիսյան, Լիանա Ավետիսյան, Անի Դավթյան, Ռաֆի Էլիոտ, Մարգարիտա Գաբոյան, Իննա Ղաբուլյան, Լիլիթ Ղազարյան, Նանե Գիլոյան, Արփինե Հախինյան, Անդրանիկ Հակոբյան, Արփինե Հարությունյան, Լիլիթ Հարությունյան, Ալբերտ Հայրապետյան, Արևիկ Քամալյան, Հեղինե Կնյազյան, Տաթևիկ Մանուկյան, Լուսինե Մինասյան, Արմինե Մխիթարյան, Մարիա Ներսիսյան, Գրետա Պապյան, Լիաննա Սահակյան, Գոհար Սեյրանյան, Նաիրի Շորչյան, Գեգամ Ստեփանյան, Անուշ Եփրեմյան, Ալիսա Զուրնաչյան,
Now, I would like to ask Dr. Eric Van Genderen, the Dean of the College of Business and Economics, and Dr. Alexander Krikorian, the Program Chair of MBA program, to present the candidates for the Master of Business Administration degree.
Thank you, President Erkiragyan. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration professional program please rise? President Erkiragyan, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Business and Economics, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration program, professional program.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and directors of the American University of Armenia, I confer upon you the degree Master of Business Administration with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Will recipients for the degree of Master of Business Administration professional program please come forward?
Ani Arakelian, Simon Arakelian, Khachik Avetikyan, Arus Barkhudaryan, Rachuhi Barsegyan, Lilit Beglaryan, Anahit Farsiyan, Tatevik Fuljan, Haik Hakopyan, Gurgen Harutyunyan, Karen Harutyunyan, Sergey Harutyunyan, Gayane Hayrapetyan, Rafael Hovanisyan, Gevorg Cenderecyan, Diana Khachatryan, David Manasyan, Vazgen Minasyan, Anna Mnatsakanyan, Gayane Musakhanyan, Iskuhi Musaelyan, David Petrosyan, Lilit Pogosyan, Astrid Sargsyan, Hayk Sargsyan, Naira Sargsyan, Lucine Tevosyan, Anna Torgomyan, Hayk Tovmasyan, Nune Zadoyan, Arshak Zakaryan, Gohar Zakaryan,
Now I would like to ask Dr. Alexander Grigorian to present the candidates for the Master of Business Administration degree, the full-time program.
Thank you, President Terkurian. Will the candidate for the degree of Master of Business Administration, full-time program, please rise? President Terkurian, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Business and Economics, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration full-time program.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and directors of the American University of Armenia, I confer upon you the degree Master of Business Administration with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Will the recipients for the degree of Master of Business Administration full-time program please come forward?
Lilit Agakaryan, Irina Ananyan, Svetlana Avetisyan, Susanna Babajanyan, Vahe Balayan, Liana Davoyan, Garo Der Yehyayan, Anush Drampyan, Anna Gevorkyan, Nare Gapansyan, Ida Gazaryan, Zovinaj Gazaryan, Hasmik Grigoryan, Tigran Revondian, Lilit Harutyunyan, Nelly Harutyunyan, Vartush Hokhoyan, Լուսինե Հովանիսյան, Սոնա Հովանիսյան, Շուշանիկ Հովսեփյան, Աննա Իսրայելյան, Լիլիթ Կարապետյան, Սուրեն Կարապետյան, Նելի Ղազարյան, Սուրեն Կաժոյան, Անի Խաչատրյան, Մարինե Խաչատրյան, Էմմա Մակարյան, Դավիթ Մանուկյան, Միքայել Մայրապետյան, Գայանե Մելքոնյան, Գոհար Մկրտումյան, Սաթենիկ Մովսեսյան, Ջեմա Մուրադյան, Տաթևիկ Օհանյան, Արմեն Փիրումյան, Նարինե Պողոսյան, Մարիամ Սահակյան, Գոհար Շալջյան, Կորյուն Սիմոնյան, Լիլիթ Սիմոնյան, Դավիթ Սուքյասյան, Մարիամ Տեր-Հովանիսյան, Լիլիթ Ճզմաչյան, Անուշ Վարժապետյան,
Now I would like to ask Dr. Van Genderen, the Dean of College of Business and Economics, to present the candidates for the Master of Science in Economics.
Thank you, President Derkuragian. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Economics please rise? President Derkuragian, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Business and Economics, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Economics.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and directors of the American University of Armenia, I hereby confer the degree Master of Science in Economics upon you with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Will the recipients of the degree of Master of Science in Economics please come forward?
David Avetisian,
Some people stand there, they don't come up.
Janet Avetisian, Հայկանուշ Այվազյան, Կարեն Բարսեղյան, Ամալիա Չոբանյան, Էդմոն Ղուլյան, Բաբկեն Գյոզալյան, Ամալիա Կակոսյան, Սանասար Քոլյան, Արփինե Կոստանյան, Սարգիս Մաղաքյան, Սվետլանա Մուրադյան, Նարեկ Օհանյան, Հասմիկ Օրդուխանյան, Թագուհի Սեխլեյան, Աստղիկ Շահբեկյան, Սարա Զաքարյան,
I would like to introduce Dr. Bartoy Petrosyan, the Dean of the School of Public Health, to present the candidates for the Master of Public Health.
Thank you, President Erguregian. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Public Health please rise? President Erguregian, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Public Health, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the candidates for the degree Master of Public Health.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and directors of the American University of Armenia, I confer upon you the degree Master of Public Health with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Will the recipients of the degree Master of Public Health please come forward?
Շաբիտա Ալեքսանդր, Զարուհի Արաքելյան, Ինեսա Չիլինգարյան, Վարդուհի Հայրումյան, Կարին Կարբոյան, Ռուբինա Խաչատրյան, Վահե Քրմոյան, Հրաչյա Լիլոզյան, Անուշ Մնացականյան, Տաթևիկ Մովսեսյան, Շողեր Մուրադյան, Նարե Նավասարդյան, Դհամոթարյան Ռամասամի, Ջանանի Ռամասամի Կալի, Արտեմ Վրշիկյան,
Now I would like to ask Dr. Sarkis Zeytunian, Program Chair of the Industrial Engineering and Systems Management Program, to present the candidates for the degree of Master of Engineering in Industrial Engineering and Systems Management. And I would also like to ask Dean Aram Hajian of the College of Science and Engineering to join us.
Thank you, President Erküryan. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Engineering in Industrial Engineering and Systems Management please rise? President Erküryan, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Science and Engineering, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the candidates for the degree Master of Engineering in Industrial Engineering and Systems Management.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and directors of the American University of Armenia, I hereby confer upon you the degree Master of Engineering in Industrial Engineering and Systems Management with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Will the recipients of the degree Master of Engineering in Industrial Engineering and Systems Management please come forward?
Marius Abajan. Shahik Amirian. Astrik Ashgian. Mkhitar Avetisian. Anahit Badalian. Sarkis Baveyan. Mariam Dabagyan. Vahram Ganjalian. Aram Ghazarian. Lucine Grigorian. Gevorg Guloyan. Avetis Goshkerian. Arpine Markosyan. Vahagan Mkhitarian. Julieta Mkoyan. Gohar Ohanyan. Ophelia Pogosyan. Lucine Sarkisyan. Herine Varjapetian. Victoria Varjapetian.
I would like to ask Dr. Hajian, Dean of the College of Science and Engineering, to present the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Computer Information Science.
Thank you, President Erküryan. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Computer and Information Science please rise? President Erküryan, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Science and Engineering, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Computer and Information Science.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and directors of the American University of Armenia, I hereby confer upon you the degree Master of Science in Computer Information Science with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Will the recipients of the degree Master of Science in Computer and Information Science please come forward?
Melkon Chilingarian. Hovak Davtian. Karen Hakopian. Edgar Hovanisyan. Aidela Karamian. Karlen Manaserian. Babken Mesropian. Nikolai Sarkisyan. Zara Tunyan. Narek Tutikyan. Anahit Vartanyan. Sergey Yeranosyan.
This concludes our program. I'd like to ask the audience to remain in their seats until all officials, the students, and faculty members have left the hall. I would like to add my words of praise to the 2016 graduates of the American University of Armenia and to their families. The university and your country have high expectations of you. We are confident that we will be proud of your achievements. Congratulations.